What's good, y'all? We are back with another video. So we just reacted to the 17-year-old basketball player in Philadelphia that lost his life over dropping that really mid diss song, man. It's real unfortunate, but we finna get no jumpers reaction about that whole situation. This is 17-year-old basketball star killed 24 hours after dropping a diss track to his ops. Bro, you in high school, you got a high SAT score, you the star player on your basketball team, you ain't got no damn ops, nigga. But we gonna go ahead and get into this video, man. Let's check it out.
First topic is about a kid from Philadelphia called Noah Scurry.
Oh my God, I watched this video. They took down the official version of it, huh?
What
I watched the original upload.
Having a last name Scurry is crazy.
Oh no, it's still there. It has 140,000 views right now.
Oh, how long has it been up?
Oh, it had like
day.
30 when I seen it.
Damn.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Details on the homicide investigation of 17-year-old Noah Scurry. He's the star student athlete gunned down outside his home in front of his mother while getting ready to head to Samuel Fells High School. And that's where our Kelly Rule is live for us tonight.
Noah Scurry was a standout.
Oh, no. Is this Flacco, nigga? Is this Flacco trying to sub-promote one of his videos? Is this nigga commentating? I don't want to hear this nigga voice.
High school basketball star with offers from D1 universities, but he was also a very great student. He scored the highest SAT scores in his high school. But that was only one side of him. Outside of being a stellar student athlete, Noah Scurry was a murderous gangster rapper who went by the name of Joker OTV.
Okay, but does he have more than one song? Because if this is the only song he dropped, we're not finna say he a rapper. We can't do that, bro. You're not a rapper because you dropped one song. You know what I'm saying? But he just made a bad decision, if that's the case.
In his songs, he will wear a face mask to conceal his identity as he rapped about how many bodies he got and mocked the deaths of people he allegedly killed.
Well, that might be a back door, to be honest, because how they know where he live? How they know where he live and what time he specifically leaves to go to school? That might have been a back door. I ain't gonna lie. Song mid, but it ain't ass.
She won't for me sit here and I'm dangerous. OTV, all the blocks can't hang with us. And you gotta catch a bite of game with us. You got hit with a 10 that's changing them. So I'm spoon game, broski creating. The last one we caught was stuck on the pavement. I'm sitting on his head, I'm collecting the pay. Got hit with the
and imagine being this kid's mom. You have no idea he's doing any of this delinquent shit. In your eyes, bro is handling his business in school. He finna go play basketball in college somewhere. Like, imagine, has no idea. She finds all this out the day he passes away and gets gunned down in front of her, bro. And now you seeing, yo, child you thought was this good kid in this video with a mask on, waving around guns with buds on the back, talking about we got bodies. This shit is insane, bro.
Thought he was tame. I know she back door, I'm gonna still take my chance. Get up with the fully turned to a dance. He's talking to business.
We really asking to get Clay playing the whole thing.
Never come back again.
Well, this is just like his verse, but yeah. Noah Scurry was shot and killed in front of his mother 24 hours after releasing a video to his song Swing My Door, where he bragged about having 5 bodies and dissed multiple dead ops and the manner in which they died. Now, because he wore a mask in each one of these videos, his family had no idea about his rap career. His mother found out about this other side of her son's identity on the day he passed away. Now, his death has left a lot of people wondering, with more questions than answers. How did a kid like this, who was a star high school basketball athlete, who had the highest SAT scores in his high school, who looked like he had a very promising life ahead of him, how did he get captured by the streets?
Detail.
Bro, he didn't get captured by the streets. We gotta stop that. Bro wanted to be in the streets. He didn't get captured by the streets, bro. Bro. Like.
Details.
All right, pause, Josh. So now, I guess the question relating to this is, man, is one, who's more to blame? His parents or the streets?
Neither.
They're saying the mom didn't even know until this motherfucker got killed right in front of her.
Yeah. Well, okay, but like that's also a problem too, right? Like, you know, you know,
blame. What you mean?
What you mean?
But he was trying to keep it a secret too, because you see, he has a mask on the entire video.
Yeah.
Because he had this basketball career to worry about and everything. He wanted to have the plausible deniability of being able to tell his coach that it wasn't really him or some shit.
Yeah. Yo, and what's kind of odd too is, so if you go to like the Philly Wiki or like the comment section, yo, they're saying, yo, like this kid like killed some guy called Fat Dame. He got like 4 other.
Oh, they saying he got bodies. What the bro, 2025 is crazy. That's how far this shit then came. Niggas can be the smartest person in their entire school, get ready to go to college to hoop, and have 5 bodies in high school and dropping diss tracks.
Oh, what?
That's crazy.
And they're also trying to implicate him in the death of Gilly's son.
What?
Yeah.
They're what? He's part of the. Oh, this is crazy. What the wait, so was he dissing Gilly's son? What?
Like this
That's crazy.
Yeah, right. But though, like nothing has really like been confirmed, right? Because he was never charged, right?
Yeah.
Like so, like people are saying, yo, this is a basketball kid, but this kid was also a serial killer.
Wow.
Like don't just feel too sorry for this kid, right? But the question is,
but how do we know
a 17-year-old kid who
he
mom
could be
drove him
capping
to school every morning, drove him to basketball practice every night? Who's more to blame for this kid turning out to be a serial killer? The streets?
We're not blame. It's not the streets' fault, and it's not the mom fault. It's bro fault. He died doing what he wanted to do. That's what he wanted to do. If he wanted to go he wasn't one of them kids that had the street mom and the street dad and the street brothers and sisters that wasn't skilled in basketball. Like Lil Jeff ain't make the team. So he said, fuck it, I need to do something. Bro had all that going for him. And he was the valid, like, even if he didn't hoop, you were going to get into college, bro. So this is just a choice. That's what he had in his heart. That was his desire he had in his heart to be. I want to be a drill rapper with bodies. Stupid.
Or the home.
You can't blame parents, bro.
You can't.
It don't be the parents' fault, bro.
Ultimately, like, I have to say, there's a few people to blame, but ultimately blame lies with the person, right? Okay. The fact that dude could hoop like that, he's a highly intelligent person. Look like he played point guard. Dumb people don't play point guard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You would think in person. He knows what he was doing. Ultimately, your parents, they are to blame because my daughter ain't growing up in Philadelphia, period, right? Because
no, bro.
I know what's going down.
We're not doing
especially
that,
in the inner city.
Come on, bro.
First and foremost, your job as a parent.
We're not blaming a parent.
Keep your kid in a safe environment. Bro could have been somewhere playing in another state, in Denver or wherever. He got the skills. He'll be good there and be safe.
But realistically, they ain't getting money off of his basketball talent until he gets to like a way different level. Even in college, they're not really.
But are they getting money off? But are they getting money off of him blasting people? No. So it's like,
but not everybody got enough money just to move their kids.
People don't got enough money. People can get on welfare.
A lot of people not moving.
What? This nigga just talking out his ass. He don't know what he talking about.
Good though. You're not raising your daughter in Long Beach, right?
We live near Long Beach. We live near Long Beach.
But we talk about Philly like it's a hellhole, like LA.
It
has the same reputation for a large percentage of its existence.
Philly is one of the cities that's doing real bad right now. The violence out there is astronomical. Like it's reports daily. I would say LA is bad, but LA has hit a nice little plateau of bullshit. Philly is going up right now.
Yeah, Philly on the Chicago shit right now. But I disagree with you on the mom being responsible because she didn't move them out of their environment. I feel like not everybody have access to move their kids out. So like we can't really just place blame on her. Maybe she didn't know. You know
even if I gotta go and stay in a shelter somewhere to get my kid out of a bad situation, I could do that. You could come to California and get everything free off the rip. You already know if you've been out here any time. There's resources for women, especially with single women with kids. I'm not buying that because if it was a concert somewhere she wanted to go to, she would get there. You got to do what you got to do to protect your children.
So him hiding, he living a double life, hiding what he got going on in the streets from his mom.
How the fuck does she know it's dangerous for him? He's doing fine. It ain't that dangerous. He's doing fine. He was excelling. So what is bro talk about?
That's his mama's fault.
Him being exposed to it. is his parents' fault.
He exposed himself
had a reputation at a certain point that he was on some similar shit, right? And your parents probably were kind of in the dark, right? Your parents probably didn't have finances to be able to, like, if you had been some basketball protege, they didn't have, or a prodigy, they didn't have the fucking resources probably to get you out of that environment.
People think Inglewood, you made it when you. I hear dumb people like, "Oh, you live in Inglewood." Like, there's gangs everywhere though. How do you escape that?
Right.
Here, okay, but then like the better question is this, right? Now I would say as a parent, you being in a household with your son, listen, bro. There's very few ways this kid could hide for so long that he's a serial killer, right? Like there's there's something here. His friends he's hanging out with, times of night he's coming in the house. You know, there's
He probably
things.
bust on some
That's
shit.
probably true.
There's stuff
that you can spot.
there are things that are happening that are pointing to the fact that this kid's situation is not on the up and up.
Yeah.
This boy is not no Boy Scout. Period. Because most young men are not Boy Scouts. Period. This guy's doing what he wants to do. The mom is not really paying attention to bro like that.
Or she green.
Or she green. But at the end of the day, whatever your mom say, you should do that. If your son don't listen to you or he do things you don't, you got to start looking for other resources, maybe a good role model, mentor, whatever. Where's daddy at? If you ain't got a daddy, where's stepdaddy at? Like, you can't give a nigga no pussy to have a good role model for your son. You'll give a nigga pussy for $50.
What? All right, bro. Now we going to disrespecting niggas' moms. This nigga needs to shut up. Like, what is he talking about?
Real talk. No, women will fuck. Women will fuck for pennies on the dollar. Yeah. You won't fuck to give your son a good example?
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
No, that's not how it works.
I don't think you just give some pussy and then they're going to be a dad.
Okay.
All of us, we all trying to get pussy. We all trying to be stepdad.
There's a lot of suckers out here.
Everybody know about the Cameron Terrell story, right?
Yeah.
Palos Verdes, his well off, a white boy that stumbled down the hill and found the 90 cribs and joined the gang. Mm-hmm. I don't know how he drove his foreign down here and found where he found, but he wasn't exposed to that. I don't know if he was looking at his phone or whatever. You can't blame everything on your parents.
You got to look at that kid.
My mom ain't with none of the gang shit. She from Missouri, don't gang bang, retired from Inglewood School District, all that. Like, my mama don't condone in that shit.
But that kid Cameron was an exception to the rule. We're looking at what's happening to this kid is happening all the time in these communities. That thing where a white boy go down to the hood and start gangbanging, that's a rarity. If you go to that place, that's not even 0.1% of what those dudes are doing.
But I think we're also forgetting how easy it is to pull the wool over your parents' eyes, because I know that the whole time I was in high school, I was doing graffiti, stealing, getting into all kinds of crazy situations and shit. And then, like, how hard is it for me to keep that from my parents when my parents are getting home from work at 5, 6 p.m.?
That's most people, too. Your mom work all day. Who here to watch you? You know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't getting in trouble, ain't no police knocking at your door, your parents most likely don't know what you're doing. That's as far as anything. Like, I don't know what I don't get it, bro.
I'm only really even around them maybe for like a couple hours at the end of the day. And as soon as I was starting to get to like 16, 17, 18, I'm out of the house as much as fucking possible. And I mean, if you're one of these kids going out and doing drills and shit, all you got to do is make sure your parents don't find the pipes. And realistically, in a lot of these environments, your parents might already understand that you need to go to school with a gun or you need to have a gun, period. So I don't know.
Your parents got a parent, bro. Like, if you coming in at 6 p.m. and you ain't talking to your kid, you're failing as a parent. You should be engaged with your kid enough to have an idea of what they're going into. Like, my daughter is in the 10th grade. I was the one who came to her in like the 9th grade. Do you have a boyfriend? Like, how's school? Da-da-da. I'm sitting at the table. My daughter feel more comfortable telling me something than her mom. Because her mom just
because you a feminine teddy bear, big goofy ass nigga, bro. You trying to tell some nigga can't even lose weight trying to give you advice on how to be a mom. Come on, bro. I'm not going for that.
So all I'm saying is parents got a parent. And what we do is we say he's working hard so he can't watch his kids. If you're not in a position to parent your children and guide them, don't have them.
That's true too, though.
You go.
Look, right? Okay, but then here's the better question, right? When we look at Cameron Terrell, who was a kid who got everything in life and he still fell victim to gangbangers, we see this kid who was on his way to at least a D1 education. He's 5'11". He probably wouldn't have made it to the NBA, but a D1 education. And you see he fell victim to the streets.
Because he wanted to be a bloodhound. Because these kids, like the whole influence that they're getting.
That's that little Jeff effect, bro. He triggered a whole generation of crash outs that's finna come up under him, bro.
the culture that they're around is to basically want to be snorting perks, having switches. Well, okay. Once you don't know about the bloodhounds, so a lot of this, that's the normal way. But like the new school way, a lot of these kids are snorting them in interviews and shit like that. That's the only reason I say that. But the culture as a whole makes it so that this kid who had an opportunity that probably is like way beyond anything he would have been presented with in other parts of his life is basically out here choosing to want to live this glamorous lifestyle because he sees it being propped up by platforms like No Jumper and all these other YouTube channels that we all watch. So
at least you're honest, man.
Being a basketball star is not as romantic because we are all fascinated by all this demonic shit.
Hey, what's crazy is if a man is cheating on a woman, she become a fucking detective and know everything the nigga doing. But when it comes to her kids, she claims fucking ignorance. I didn't know. Listen, man, I'm following my kid. You know what I'm saying? I love my kid. That's the reality. A lot of these people don't really give a fuck about their kids, and it's taboo to say that. But if I'm raising my kid in a shithole, if I'm freaking Noah's dudes running around gangbanging, I know my kid is hanging around the wrong crowd because one thing your mama know for sure is your friends. She's gonna meet them at some point. And his friends even failed him because those aren't really your friends if they see you got see, that's what I'm saying. Long Beach is different. Niggas used to tell us, man, get off the block and go to football practice. Nigga, like you doing that, go to school. Some places it's just like people are jealous of you, but they're pretending to be your friends.
Look, right?
And you know the most talented people come from the slums, though.
Yeah.
Like, and so them on their way to college, that's a lot. That's Long Beach probably got the highest recruits, like
yes,
on
sir.
the USC and shit like that.
But you also got the dudes in Long Beach who will pull you to the side and be like, fuck all that shit. Focus on this. They got the highest number of black men who will stand on their square and be like, hey, this is cool, but don't fuck with this. Well, me and P Nice daughters play volleyball together.
Well, I've been in the county jail in San Antonio. I don't know where they daddies and mamas at.
Hey, right? So look then, right? A better question is this, for sure. Now, when we look at Noah and Cameron Terrell, are the streets the biggest obstacles for young men in the hood? And by streets, I mean, are gangbangers and street dudes the biggest obstacles for young men in the urban environments? Because it feels like, you know, more times than not, these dudes are putting their grip on these young men with promise and turning them into, you know, detrimental factors for their communities.
Sometimes it be circumstantial. You know what I mean? Right? So maybe your mama don't got it, so you about to do what you got to do to get it, and then your outside influences, it be peer pressure and all that. It be them outside influences. They got more influence on you than your parents. A lot.
Thanks, but I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. We gonna end the video right there. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. We out.